This is a phone that looks familiar at first glance. Flat edges, a square camera bump, a premium finish. Yet the moment it's used, it becomes clear this device is not trying to be an iPhone. It's trying to beat it. The Oppo Find X9 Pro enters the flagship space as a direct competitor to the Apple ecosystem and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and it focuses on the two areas most users care about: battery life and photography. So the real question becomes simple. Is this just an iPhone look-alike, or a smarter flagship choice? At first sight, the design similarities are obvious. The Find X9 Pro adopts a flat-edge chassis, a symmetrical frame, and a square camera module that instantly reminds users of modern flagship aesthetics. The build feels intentional, premium, and confident. However, there are subtle differences. The iPhone still feels slightly more polished in hand, with smoother ergonomics and a more refined weight distribution. Even so, the Oppo holds its ground. The materials feel solid, the finish looks premium, and the overall design communicates one message clearly: this is a high-end device built to compete at the top. The screen follows the same flagship philosophy. It is large, immersive, and sharp. The flat display enhances usability and improves grip. Content consumption feels comfortable, whether scrolling, gaming, or watching videos. More importantly, the display blends seamlessly with the design. There are no awkward curves or distractions. It feels clean and intentional. Under the hood, the phone is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 9500. In daily use, performance feels fast, responsive, and consistent. Apps open quickly. Multitasking is smooth. Gaming performance is strong. When compared to Apple's flagship chip, the Dimensity 9500 comes surprisingly close in multi-core workloads. It handles productivity and demanding apps without hesitation. However, under prolonged heavy stress, the cooling system shows slight limitations. Sustained gaming sessions or intensive processing tasks may lead to minor performance dips. Still, for most users, the difference will be nearly invisible. Speed remains flagship level. This is where the Find X9 Pro makes its strongest statement. A massive 7,500 mAh battery changes expectations completely. Daily usage becomes less stressful. Charging anxiety disappears. Heavy users can comfortably push through long days without constantly searching for a charger. Then comes charging speed. 80W wired charging brings the battery back quickly. 50W wireless charging adds convenience without sacrificing speed. In real-world scenarios, the phone consistently outlasts the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And for many users, that alone becomes a decisive advantage. Battery life is no longer just good. It becomes a defining feature. Photography is another major highlight. The Find X9 Pro features a high-end camera system developed in partnership with Hasselblad, bringing a professional photography approach to a smartphone. Its 50MP sensor, combined with a wider aperture, allows more light capture. The result is photos that feel bright, detailed, and vibrant. Colors tend to be slightly more saturated. Contrast appears stronger. Images pop more on social media and mobile screens. Compared to the iPhone, photos often feel more dramatic and visually striking. Some users may prefer this bold look. Others may lean toward the iPhone's more natural tone. But one thing is clear: the Find X9 Pro is built for people who prioritize photography. While the camera excels in photography, video recording remains an area where the iPhone still has an edge. Apple's processing delivers smoother stabilization, more consistent exposure, and a more cinematic look. The Oppo performs well, but the iPhone still feels more reliable for creators who focus heavily on video production. So the choice becomes situational. For photography, Oppo leads. For video, Apple still holds the advantage. The Find X9 Pro introduces practical features that improve daily usability. First, there's the customizable snap key. This button acts like a shortcut hub. It can launch the camera instantly, trigger actions, or perform personalized commands. The convenience becomes noticeable quickly, especially for photography lovers. Then comes the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. It's fast, extremely responsive, and it works reliably even with slight moisture on fingers. This is something the iPhone lineup currently lacks, giving Oppo a unique advantage in security and convenience. In real-world use, the Find X9 Pro feels reliable and premium. It handles social media, streaming, photography, and gaming without hesitation. Battery life removes pressure. Charging speed reduces downtime. The camera encourages creativity. And importantly, the phone feels confident in its identity. It does not try to copy. It competes. If this review helped, consider liking the video and subscribing for more honest product breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.